This episode of Ask the 8 Ball Podcast is brought to you by Bebop's, Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, and the Mullen team at Remax Revolutions.
Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm listening to my daddy and Cody.
I'm just...
What? You just started doing it again?
Mm-hmm. For like the fourth time.
I'm
Really?
stunned that the majority of movies in that franchise have been pretty consistent.
They're good.
Yeah, they are good.
I think with Loki now, they're going to get out there a little bit, though, because he like, did all that to the multiverse or whatever, so...
Yeah, I mean, with Loki, you can never really predict. But, hey, he is a trickster.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball. All right, here we go. Season 5, Episode 1.
Yeah, season premiere.
You guys never would have thought we made it this far. 5 seasons, damn. 2.5 years down. We got Adam Fast joining the show. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for being on the show.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine.
Adam, what do you do?
So I am most known for being a voice actor. I make weird faces and talk behind a microphone, usually involving fan projects or commercials or crazy characters. But I'm also a voice director, so I direct as well behind the mic.
What's a voice director exactly? Is that like a producer?
Well, a voice director is pretty much the same as a film director. They're the captain of the ship. They have to cue the talent, give takes, give direction. And the talent is dependent on the voice director as well as the director being dependent on the talent. It's very much a consistent working relationship, and it's been an amazing experience so far.
Okay.
Nice. I saw you, so you were at KDPS 881 in your high school days.
Yep, I went to Grandview from 2014 to 2018, and I was a DJ there for probably about 3 years or so, won a couple of awards.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd rather a flair for radio.
Yeah, that just kind of rolled you into your career now, huh?
It was a springboard.
Yeah.
It was a springboard.
Nice.
I mean, I'm also a stage actor as well, so that also helped.
You still do stage acting?
Yeah, I do. The last play I was in was Miracle on 34th Street, which was, shocker, it was a radio play. and that was back in 2020 where I got to voice about, was it like 10 or 12 different characters?
Okay.
It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was such a fun show.
What's the biggest project you've been involved with?
Well, the biggest project, for starters, I could say that, but
Yeah.
I think my favorite project could also be my biggest, was my very first, I like to call it a game dub, because I capture footage of video games, hire actors to provide voiceover for, and upload it to YouTube. The first one I ever did was Luigi's Mansion.
I think you sent us that clip. I watched it
I
earlier.
did,
Yeah.
just one clip,
Yeah.
because there are like 15 videos,
Right.
and not only did I direct it, I was also the voice of King Boo, the main antagonist.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I call my girlfriend Queen Boo, so
Is she a ghost?
she ghosts me sometimes.
Well, as long as she doesn't trap people into paintings and shoot lightning bolts at them, I think you're good.
I think when she gets mad, she might shoot lightning bolts.
Yeah, no
but-
promises.
Well, at least she's not pure evil, which King Boo is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. So you're doing voiceover stuff. You're doing the plays. I also saw you're working at Channel 13. The new show.
Yes, I am. I'm a studio technician, which is pretty much just a fancy way of saying cameraman. So I work.
It looks better on a business card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I mean, just write a fancy word and then interviews are going to come to you.
Okay.
But yeah, I work behind the scenes. So I work with Jody Long, Andy Fales, all the morning crew, which
nice.
unfortunately means I have to get up at about 2 a.m. in the morning.
That's
we're
rough.
usually just going to bed about that time.
Yeah. I think when we had Maria on the show, she said that she got up at like 3 o'clock or
Did
something
she?
like that, or 4 o'clock to like start doing her hair and makeup to be ready or had to be there at 4 o'clock maybe.
Oh yeah, Maria's amazing, and I really miss her.
Yeah, shout out to Maria.
Hi Maria, if you're watching this.
So she's an avid watcher.
She's up in the land of the gods, the Grand Packers land.
And by that you mean Wisconsin. Yes, she's
Yes.
in Madison right now.
Yeah,
Home of the cheese.
home of the cheese, all the cheese curds.
And the Packers. Don't forget the Packers.
Well, we try to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not everyone's a cheesehead.
I'm a big Packer fan, so
Okay. Well, I
Works
don't
out
watch
well for me.
football, so
okay,
That's fair.
gotcha. So you're watching the top 100 movies on ever made on AMI.
AVI.
AFI, American
AFI.
Film Institute.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm a big film
You're
fan.
about. So you said you're 25 in or so.
Give or take a film.
Okay.
I'm probably around that many. Next on my list is, ironically, the movie that's ranked number 1, Citizen Kane, starring the great Orson Welles.
Okay.
Rosebud.
Is
Are
that
you going in
the?
alphabetical order, or are you just picking and choosing?
It's really what tickles my fancy, because I
Okay.
watched them with my dad. He's a big classic film fan,
Okay.
too. So
Okay.
we've seen, obviously, Star Wars. We've seen The
movie.
African Queen, Bridge on the River Kwai, Bridges of Madison County, Casablanca, and the list goes on.
Yeah. Well, do you have one that you're most excited for that you haven't watched yet?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't really thought about that question yet, but I will say Citizen Kane, although I am excited about Sunset Boulevard as well.
Okay. Okay.
What is your favorite movie you've ever watched? Like, that doesn't have to be on the list. Just in general, like, what tickles your fancy, as you'd say?
Well, that's a tough question for me to answer. I guess I can talk about my favorite genre, which is science fiction, because confession, I'm a huge nerd. I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Star Wars guy. I love Lord of the Rings. I love tabletop games. Anything that's nerdy strikes my fancy.
Okay.
Did you go to Des Moines Con that was in town last weekend or 2 weekends ago?
I didn't, and that was because I had a session. But I have been to Wizard World, which was held back in 2017. And while I was there, I got to meet Charles Martinet, who's the voice of Mario.
Okay.
And
It's me,
I
Mario.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Let's make a pizza pie. You get the pepperoni. I get the cheese. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mario, it's me, Luigi. I'm the Wario.
Nailed it.
Got it.
I also got to meet Kevin Conroy, who's the voice of Batman in the animated shows.
Okay.
Okay.
Such a nice guy, so down to earth, so friendly, and always willing to give advice.
Nice. Nice. Do you do cosplay when you go, or you just kind of...
I have done cosplay before. My very first cosplay was, ironically enough, King Boo. And I don't know if you guys have seen Gravity Falls, the Disney show. I was
not.
Dipper, and my sister dressed up as Mabel,
Okay.
who are the two main characters. And most recently, I was Lance from Pokemon.
Okay.
If you've ever played that, he's a dude who dresses up in a cape and trains dragon Pokemon. And by definition, anything involving dragons is cool. Let's be
Okay.
honest.
That's true.
I'd never gotten to you get in Pokemon ever?
No. Everyone started playing the Pokemon Go when it came out, like 4 years ago. And
Yeah, and I know some people who still play it.
Yeah, I never
but
got into it.
I've been playing it ever since it first appeared in 1998. And what's interesting enough is that it's one of the few fads that never died out.
It's true.
I don't know anything about that. I watched Digimon a little bit when I was younger,
I
but
know Pikachu, and that's about it. Squirtle.
Squirtle?
and Pikachu.
I can name Pikachu. That's about it.
Well, this is going to please you. I mean, my next play and dub on YouTube is going to be Pokemon Fire Red, and I use both Pikachu and Squirtle in my team. So, represent.
Nux.
Yeah,
I love it.
gotta be.
All right. With that being said, let's roll real quick into our fake sponsor of the week. We'll come back. We'll do more impressions. We'll do the blitz. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We'll be right back.
Have you tried Omega Mart brand orange drink? If you or a loved one answered yes, please call Omega Mart Consumer Affairs immediately at 1-800-808-4194. That's 1-800-808-4194. Your safety is important to us.
Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you.
Did I give you enough time there, Cody?
I got to represent all the autistics in the world because being on the spectrum rules.
Hey, that's...
Yeah. I have Asperger's syndrome.
Of course, there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Do you ever watch the show?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's really, really good.
It's super. Larry David's a funny guy.
Oh, Larry David's on it?
It's his show, yeah.
Oh,
he stars
yeah.
in it, he writes it, everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
He's the one that created Seinfeld too, right?
Yeah. He has an episode about Asperger's.
Yeah, along
on
with
there. It's
Seinfeld
really
himself.
But Seinfeld's
I got to start watching Seinfeld again.
such a good show. He is not. His stand-up is not funny though.
Jerry Seinfeld?
I don't like his
I don't think
stand-up at
his
all.
show's funny, but his show's funny.
He's might be funnier than Kevin Hart and Dane Cook, but
Okay.
other than that,
Well, I mean, being funnier than Dane Cook's not very hard.
right?
Welcome back. Thanks to our fake sponsor of the week. Not to be confused with our real sponsors, Bebop's, Lola's, the Mullen team, I believe. Still,
Yep.
they haven't canceled us yet. Also, big thanks to Koa Cantina in the East Village for having us. It's the premier spot in the East Village.
Is the fake sponsor going to be the Cancel Cody King shirts that you keep making?
Yes, they're available. Cancel Cody King.
We're going to get a website going. You can buy those online.
CancelCodyKing.gov. Government sponsored.
Yeah. This is the part of the show where we jump into the blitz. Hot, hike!
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go!
Are you familiar with the blitz, Adam? Have you seen any of our previous episodes?
Yeah, you ask a bunch of rapid-fire questions.
Rapid fire. So I got 5 questions. I'm going to ask you, and then I'll ask Marshall, and then we'll compare answers.
Lay it on me.
You ready?
Ready as
All
I'll
right.
ever be.
Question 1. What type of dog are you?
A husky, because I'm so sweet.
Okay. What would you do if Will Smith slapped you?
I would post online and say, "Hey guys, Will Smith slapped me. Now I feel real special."
Okay.
Who fills the gas up in the Batmobile?
Well, what's not to say it doesn't fill itself up? Okay, Robin, since he's the sidekick.
What is the best school subject?
Science. No questions asked.
Okay. All right. And last one. Biggest land animal you could beat in a fight?
I'd like to say a croc, but I'd get my butt kicked. So I'm going to have to say a groundhog.
A groundhog. Okay. All right.
I'm not the most physical guy.
All right.
All right.
All right. See what Marshall has. Marshall?
Yep.
What type of dog are you?
A corgi poo, because they're the cutest.
Suck up. What would you do if Will Smith slapped you?
I'd probably just stand there and take it because he's bigger than me. And then I'd make a joke
Is he
like,
bigger than you?
yeah, and then I'd make, well, he definitely works out. I worked out once in like 08.
You did that one crunch.
Yeah,
You get that
to
dad
get out of bed. I did a squat because I'd used the porta potty once. But then I'd probably crack a joke after he walked away. I'm like, all right, no, I'll make a joke.
Yeah.
Could you take Will Smith or Jada easier?
Jada.
Jada?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't let her slap me.
If it makes you feel better, I can't take either of them.
That's fair.
Who fills up gas on the Batmobile?
Trick question. It's an electric vehicle
Oh, it's
sponsored by
electric.
Tesla.
Oh,
It's
why didn't I
electric.
think of
Sponsored
So
by
that?
are you
Tesla.
are you saying that
Elon Musk is
Batman?
Correct.
It certainly wouldn't surprise me.
Have you ever seen Batman and Elon Musk in the same room?
No.
I haven't seen Elon Musk and Iron Man in the same room either.
There you go.
That'd be a lot cooler if he was Iron Man.
Well, he's playing both sides.
Okay, fair enough. Learn that from you. Play both sides of the fence.
Yeah, always. See what benefits you more.
What is the best school subject?
I was a big fan of PE, but my favorite class
I
ever
don't think
took.
that's a subject. That's
Sure
a
it
class.
is.
I'd
they
say it
make
is.
you take it. They teach you things.
Do they?
Yeah.
How ironic. His favorite subject is my least favorite subject.
Man,
I was
my-
not an athlete.
The other one I liked after that was either a tie between speech class or TV radio.
I just don't think they're a subject. Okay.
I took TV radio at Central Campus and got
What's
credits for it.
what grade did you get?
I got an A.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What is the biggest land animal you could beat in a fight?
Cody King.
All right. So, question 1: what type of dog are you? You said a husky because you're super sweet.
They are sweet, though.
They're so. They're so aggressive unless you get like the right one.
Well, every husky I've ever met, whenever I go out on the jog, they just run up to me and brush me on the leg. I mean, I love dogs so much, but I love cats too.
He said corgi poo because he's a suck up because he has a corgi poo.
They're cute as shit.
They are cute.
I can't argue with. We're gonna call that one a draw.
Oh.
What would you do if Will Smith slapped you? You said crack a joke.
I'd let him walk away first, and then I'd make a joke.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I'd be more scared of Jade, honestly. And you said
I would be more scared of Jaden.
Jade.
He was the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
He was.
You said
Never
if Will
say
Smith
never.
slapped you, you would. What'd you say again?
Well, I would post it on social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
Talk about a ratings grabber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go out and get the ratings.
Honestly, I would let him slap the shit out of me. 'cause
If
your
you
name's
can't
in the
take
news.
someone in a fight, you might as well go down in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Hey, Adam, you win that one.
You'd rather get slapped by Will Smith than Will, the baggage guy at Hy-Vee. You know?
Oh,
I'd rather
I
get
would
slapped
never
by Will
slap
Friedle.
that. I would never slap a baggage guy.
No, you'd rather Will Smith slap you than them because then at least you get your name
Yeah.
out. Like,
Yeah.
Will Smith
Oh,
slapped
that's
the
what
guy.
you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Who fills up the gas in the Batmobile? The correct answer is Batman.
Oh, really?
But you said
I said Robin.
Robin, which is probably closer to the truth. And you said Elon Musk.
is Batman. It's a Tesla mobile.
Elon Musk doesn't even pay rent. How can he?
He doesn't have to. He's Batman.
No, his rent pays for itself. But I still think he wins the award for most original answer.
Thank you.
All right, fine. You want to give that point away? We'll give it to him. 1-1.
I'm just being honest.
Best school subject? You didn't say a subject. You said a class. You said science. Correct answer
Physical
is
education is a subject. People get their masters in it.
in physical education.
Yeah. PE.
Math is
physical
pretty
education.
good too. So I'm gonna put
Correct
that
answer
second.
is math. So I'll give you that point.
That's fair. I accept.
And biggest land animal you could beat in a fight? You said me, which is incorrect.
I
You
said a groundhog because
which
I'm not a physical
I think
guy.
I think you could take a groundhog in a fight. So
I think of groundhog might be more feisty.
I'm gonna give.
As long as it's not a prairie dog because they bite, and as long as you don't take on a hippo because they will tear you in half.
Yeah. No one's beating a hippo.
And prairie dogging's not fun.
Have you prairie dog recently? I know before you have. Have you
Earlier
recently?
today, I was taking a nap. I was a little scared. I woke up and had to prairie dog into the bathroom.
Oh, jeez. What an interesting
Did you
life
leave
you
the door
lead.
open? Did you leave the door open?
Oh, of course.
What did Tiff say?
I was in Quinn's room.
Oh, you pulled an Amber Turd. Adam, you win the blitz 3-1.
First blitz of the new season, I lost.
Started off season 5 with the L, Marshall.
Oh, the W feels so good right now.
Before we roll into more of the show, let's talk about our sponsors real quick. Bebops. Are you a Bebops guy?
Oh, yeah. I love Bebops. In fact, there's a Bebops near the board game store that I go to every Thursday to play tabletop games with my friends.
Nice.
Bebops is good.
What's your go-to?
Yeah.
What's my go-to? Just a standard burger.
Burger. Okay.
Everything on it. You get no pickle, no onion.
I'm
All
fine
the
with
above.
onions. I'm not a pickle guy, though.
Thank you. Oh, they're disgusting. Thank you.
Are pickles a condiment though?
No.
That's the question.
Pickles are a topping.
Pickles are toppings. They're not really condiments.
Relish
I
is a
agree.
condiment. Pickles are a topping.
So if you chop up a pickle, does it become?
It becomes a
condiment.
relish.
That would be relish.
Yeah.
And you'd relish the thought.
Hey.
I'm sorry,
But,
I had
ding.
to.
And then if you have too much, then you must turd. Try and catch up to the joke.
I think I'm out of my element here.
I was waiting for an Amber Turd joke, but never mind.
Nah, I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to let him have that
what
one.
about Bebop's great stuff. Cheddar chicken sandwich. The chocolate
Oh,
shake.
I should have said that.
Yeah,
That
chicken-
is good.
Chicken sandwich. Good. The chocolate shake, fantastic.
But here's a bit of advice. If you do go to Bebop, since their food is quite messy, don't eat food while you play board games, because that's one of the biggest pet peeves of people who own board games. If you get sauce on their game, it's not going to end well.
No, not good. You a hot sauce guy?
It depends. I can handle maybe a couple Scoville units.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, there is a board game called Scoville. I've never played it, but I thought I should mention it.
Well, Lola's one of our great sponsors as well. They got a Buffalo Lola's, just buffalo sauce. Fantastic for those who like a lot of heat, but still like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a
Flavor.
tiny pinch. Buffalo Lola's where to go. I believe we have a bottle
Yeah,
right here.
here.
Yeah, and because you guys have all this hot sauce, I thought I'd dress for the occasion.
Yeah, love it.
It's a hot
love
one.
it.
It's a hot one.
It's spicy out today.
But they are available.
Just call me Adam Inferno.
in Fuego. That's it. They are available in all the Lowe's stores across the country. Also, Hy-Vee's.
Casey's
Now they have teamed up with Casey's to make snacks like peanuts and spicy cashews.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You can also check them out online at lolosfinehotsauce.com. And the Mullen team from Remax.
Looking to buy or sell this summer with rates being what they are, you got to go to a good realtor, get the best deal.
Yeah, the Mullen team at Remax Revolutions, they're fantastic. As for Sean, he's a good guy. Don't tell him we said that, though. And big
That's
thanks
the
to
only
Koa
compliment we'll give him.
Yeah, big thanks to Koa Cantina for letting us use their beautiful bar tonight in the East Village. Check them out. Guaranteed to be the best time you have on the weekend down in the East Village.
Their street corn is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah, food's fire.
Yeah.
Drinks are
all
exceptional,
Good, but
food's
the
fire.
Street corn is bomb. My favorite on the menu.
Here's a quick word from sponsors. We'll be right back.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
Bebop's big tasty burgers, hot crispy fries, and great chocolate shakes.
So why do you come to Bebop's?
The burgers are fresh and fast, and it tastes great.
I like the pork fritters and chicken sandwiches.
Where's the best place in Des Moines to get a burger, fries, and a chocolate shake?
There's only one place we go. Bebop's.
Oh, Bebop's, better than good.
Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code AskThe8Ball for 10% off your purchase. Are you in the market for buying or selling a home? Get a hold of the best in the business, the Mullen Group at Remax Revolutions. You can get a hold of Sean at 515-306-2028. Again, Remax Revolution, Sean Mullen at 515-306-2028.
Round 3, fight.
Finish him.
Yeah, that's one combat game. I was thinking of another.
Choose your character. Mario, Donkey Kong, Luigi, Yoshi.
Nice.
You know what that's from.
Oh, yeah, Mario Kart.
No? Try again.
Super Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros. Oh.
Gosh.
I'm not much of a gamer.
That's the master hand.
Okay.
And also the crazy hand. Or something like that.
Thanks to our sponsors, Lola's,
Bebop's, Koa Cantina.
You got me all flustered now. I can't think of all.
Your impressions threw me off.
Yeah, it threw me off. Got me all flustered.
Yeah. The Mullen Group, Remax, the Revolutions, and I don't know if it's at Koa Cantina. Adam, we appreciate you coming on, man. It's been fun so far.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
You've obviously throughout the show hit us a few of your impressions.
Mm-hmm.
What's your best and also your favorite impression of Buster?
Well, I'll go with one of the classics, Bugs Bunny, and I'll tell you a little story about how that voice came to be, because it was done by the great Mel Blanc. As you know, Bugs is a tough little stinker, and and at first he envisioned him as kind of having a Brooklyn accent like that, but then
he was a rabbit, so we kind of got him into the upper register, and that's how he got the voice for Bugs. What's up, Doc? Ain't I a stinker?
Fantastic.
But let's face it, every one of us who likes to think we're Bugs Bunny are really Daffy Duck.
And of course, that's incredibly, unbelievably despicable.
This is great. That's so good.
I was not expecting that at all.
Were those your favorite or your best?
Or
both?
Maybe it can be both for today's sake, but it's funny. Because whenever I talk to someone, they say, "Oh, you have a really good voice," but that's not what you need for voice acting, because what's really important is acting. Because like any other type of acting, you have to live truthfully under imaginary circumstances, and you have to make your performances believable. But when it comes to being behind the mic, you don't have the advantage of people seeing you. So you have to make all of these different choices and make believable performances using only your voice. And in my opinion, it's a lot harder.
I always thought it'd be super cool to do like a voiceover for like a hit movie coming out.
Like the preview?
Yeah.
You're talking about a promo?
In a world.
Like
the great Dom LaFontaine.
Yeah, like the voiceover.
He was the guy who always did that.
In the world? Where? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The late great Don LaFontaine.
Have you ever done any work like that?
I've taken a promo class before. My specialty is character work, but I've also trained for commercials. I'm currently training in narration. But when it comes to portraying characters, one of my mentors, his name is Bob Bergen. He's the current voice for Porky Pig.
Okay.
He says, all characters have voices, but not all voices have character. To know the character is to know the voice, and vice versa. Once you get the character down, the voice will come naturally.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I've never, I think I've got more of a face for radio than a voice for radio.
Hey, join the club, buddy. I'm not really the most attractive guy, let's be honest, which is why I'm behind a microphone most of the time.
At least you got that going for you. I don't even sound good on the mic. So.
Oh, well, it just takes years of training and hard work. That's really what it comes down to. And I've been doing this for, I think, probably around 7 or 8 years so far. Mm-hmm.
Hey, but if you do what you love, it's never work, right?
Yep, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But of course, it takes a lot to get there.
Do you do any accents, like British accents or Australian, anything like that?
Well, now that you mention it, mate, I do have a couple of accents under my belt. When you really think about it, Australian accents are like British, except they use they're a bit more nasally. Whereas if you're from England, then you have to go into a bit of a lower register like that. Fancy a toffee pellet? Jolly good, sir. And then we can travel to France. And if you're feeling a little romantic, maybe you can speak French. Of course, I cannot speak French. Or in Germany, you use the back of your throat, yeah? Guten Tag. Ach du Lieben. But that's how German accents work.
Okay, pretty good.
Hey,
damn.
Mm-hmm.
Better than I can do.
I sound terrible. I do Australian. I'm like, a dingo H.O., baby. That's my Australian accent. It's so bad.
Don't go throwing a wobbly on me, mate. I just want to throw a few shrimps on the barbie.
That's the only accent I can do is putting a shrimp on the barbie.
It's so bad.
Fun stuff.
Man.
But accents are good practice, because if you want to make your characters sound different, maybe choose a different register, or maybe give that character an accent. Anything to make that audition sound different. Granted, you might not book the job, but at least you'll be remembered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then your audition won't sound the same as a whole slew of auditions that the director hears. And that's sort of the same approach I take whenever I'm directing. I'm always looking for choices, not voices.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
If something sounds different, if something sounds completely unlike anything that I was expecting, that's going to stick in my mind. And I say, well, that actor may not be the right choice for this project, but I do have another project that he or she may be a good fit for, where that choice could work. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Learning all kinds of things today.
Oh, yeah. The voice acting community is so supportive. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But it's incredibly supportive because everyone really does want you to succeed.
Right.
Now, as for how you're going to succeed, no one knows. Or in what area. I mean, you might not be the best in promo, but hey, maybe you've got a talent for narration or corporate e-learning work or commercials. You really never know until you try.
There's a lot of ways to go with that then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't be afraid to take risks when it comes to the art of voice acting.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to watch any of your work, listen to your work, find you, where would they do that at?
Well, I'm on Instagram at AdamFastVO. You can also find me on YouTube at Speedy Spectrum at Speedy Spectrum Productions.
Okay.
Actually, without the productions, because that's the name of my channel. That's where I post all of my game dubs, and I've only recently started doing them.
Speedy Spectrum on YouTube?
Yeah, because my last name is Fast, and I'm on the autism spectrum. In
Gotcha.
fact, I have Asperger's syndrome.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
So, and the website?
Yes, I do. www.adamfastvo.com. That's where you can hear my demo. You can take a look at the work I've done so far. And you can contact me if you're interested in a certain project or if you want to learn something about voice acting. I'm always happy to offer any advice.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do you have any projects coming up that we should be on the lookout for?
Yes, indeed. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading my first video for my dub of Pokemon Fire Red version from the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
I had a lot of great talent working on that. I'm really excited. Everyone just absolutely crushed their sessions, and I couldn't have been happier. And many of them hadn't even done voice acting before, but they were natural fits because they had so much stage work and musical theater experience that they really shined when taking direction. So I'm incredibly proud of all of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Fantastic.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. This has been a blast.
Oh, yeah. Thank you both for having me.
First
It's
time,
been
first
so
time I've
fun.
ever met a professional
voice
voiceover.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a professional.
Well,
More like a hobbyist. I want to get there someday.
Have you got paid to do it?
One time where I voiced a commercial.
Now you're a professional.
Yeah.
They only paid me $25, but
$25 is $25.
yeah.
Well, we appreciate
you
you
can't
coming
complain.
on.
Well, thank you guys for having
Yeah,
me.
thank you so much to Coa Cantina for having us out. Also, Bebops, Lola's, the Mullen team. I think that's everybody.
I think that's everybody.
I think so. Thanks to you guys for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for being with us for 5 seasons, guys.
Yes. Thanks for watching the season premiere. We'll be back next time with episode 2.
That's all, folks.